clarity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that it will take time. It will pop out. Um, I think for me, it's like a kind of a miracle.
Have
It's
you have you
not
ever
easy.
think about it? Have you ever think about it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I have thought about that, and I have more clear. I am more clear about that right
Yeah.
now. I didn't have the same thought many years ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
It's-
yeah, maybe I just share with you around the 5 questions so that you can find your purpose clearly. And first one, I think it's quite important that it's not only about build up the ship, because build up the ship that you spend a lot of the energy, a lot of the manpower and the money, but eventually the ship go to the direction is not something you like. So it's a way for your whole life, yeah. And for your situation, because you're not live alone, you have your partner. Maybe later on you have your kids, yeah. So my question is, once the purpose is not focused on build up the ship, the purpose is you need to inspire your partner so that they have the same direction go with you.
Mhm.
Does it make
Okay.
sense? Yeah, same direction. Just because, for example, later on you may have your own clinic. You have your own clinic, yeah. So why you need to have the clinic so that you don't really only have the manpower, because if they don't follow your same direction, this just waste your time and you need to have another employer again and again. So the first one, the question I would like to ask you, what do you want to have the different life to compare with others? Yeah, to
Can
compare
you?
with others. Yeah,
Is it in the chat?
yeah,
I
yeah,
can.
yeah. Here, now you can
Oh,
see
oh,
it. Yeah,
yeah. What do you want? Oh, okay.
yeah. So I give you around 1 to 2 minutes to think about it. You can type it here. If you can't, you just share with your point. Yeah, and then share with me around 2 minutes speech. Yeah, yeah. You can have some points. I give you some minutes. Yeah.
Okay. So the question is why, or why
What
do
do you
you
want?
want
Yeah. Yeah. What do you want?
what,
Yeah. Yeah.
like a reason?
Maybe what kind of thing that you need to think it first. What you need to do, because I don't think you are would like to work your life like a robot. You don't want to copy the other ones. Yeah. So you may have some differences. Make sense? Yeah. Does it make sense? Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you say, okay, I really want to copy about Peter or Susan, the life without any problem. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's
Okay.
not our life. Yeah. There's their lives. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that the life that I want is one according to my values,
Yeah.
what is important for me, and one of the things that is important is family. Another thing is growing. I think this is part of my personality. I always been like that. I think I consider myself opportunistic. I was thinking about that. It can sound bad, but I think that I didn't have many things in my life, and I believe that all the things that I have getting through the years is because a lot of work and seeing opportunities. And another thing that is important for me is intuition. I think following what myself says, my capacity of my love esteem, my self esteem. Listen what myself is doing, it will help a lot to find the life that I really want to do. And also at the same time, I think it's important to recognize that we come to this world to to give. We have a reason, we have a purpose to stay here,
Yeah.
and I think that it comes on hands to helping others, giving, and this giving is has been helping us to evolve
Yeah.
evolve through
Evolve.
the
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
evolve through the years.
Yeah.
So because we are what we are now, is because many years ago has been groups that has been grow systems, and it required the collaboration on the team of everybody, the
Okay.
giving. That's what I think.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, because yeah, yeah. By the way, may I just do the video recording from the first question to the fifth one, because eventually I will ask your advice which question we can share on the New Sound group. Yeah, if you like it. Yeah, because I just want to motivate the other one. So that, or maybe you think, okay, number 3 is the best for our conversation. It's good for us to share what we have done and inspire others to do better in their conversation. Do you agree that?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
okay.
so shy. I don't want it.
Yeah, yeah. So eventually you can. So I just press the button. So eventually you just let me know which question you would like it. Yeah, okay. I think the first idea we need to do the GPS. Yeah, you know the GPS. Yeah. So when you go somewhere else, you have the car, you have the Google Map. You need to set the point, go somewhere else. Yeah. Before we have the ending point, you need to think about what kind of criteria for us to set the GPS. So I think the first and foremost, we need to start with the end in mind. Yeah, that is something. The idea from from Dale Carnegie. He said that the 7 principles for successful people they need to have. Yeah. So for the end, for some people, they don't really want to have family. They just want to have a career. Totally fine because this their life. So I think the GPS, the features that we need to have. The first one can be about your career. You know, career can be is a major thing we need to spend most of our time, at least 1/3 about our life. Yeah. Second one, I think, is about relationship. Yeah. So for those people, they don't really want to have a family. I think relationship part can be about themselves and their significant others or their relatives, yeah, or their parents. So relationship also can be their boss, their staff, yeah. So this is lots of the idea they need to think about it. And finally, most of people they may miss about their personal life, yeah, personal life. And personal life, I think, can be lots of things. The basic idea can be the health, can be personal development or personal growth, yeah, or the dream, yeah. Okay, does it make sense to you? Yeah. So I think these are 3 area: career, relationship, personal life. And if we do have this kind of a GPS, we can set it. And how do we? You need to think because this part is really important. You know, at the career, career can spend us almost 1/3 of our life, as I said. So we need to think about here. And do we need to have your own company, or follow others, or the followers? For me, I may I share with you about around 25 years ago, when I was still in Hong Kong, and I found that every day I woke up and I follow the bus stop and then follow the long queue, just like the autopilot. Go there, stop, wait for the bus, and then follow like the track. Just like, I like the treadmill from the gym room. So just go there, running, and then we go to the the master MTR, master transportation railway. Everyone go to the tunnel, and most of the people follow the line and then go out. And I have one epiphany. I didn't want to like this lifestyle. And I found that I have to my own company or set up my entrepreneur. So the next one, I think for our life, we also need to think about: do we have responsibility. Responsibility, something like that. Yeah, yeah. Maybe your family, and or a partner. Yeah. So if you don't have any the responsibility when you're at your young age, so you can do whatever you like. Yeah. So this is the first idea I found that it's really important that eventually I accept that. I really want to have my own company. And I also need to appreciate my ex-wife because she helped me to take care of our two kids in the beginning. So I start up my a company, even though I didn't work very well for the first years, for the first 3 years, but eventually I make it sustainable. And so to sum up, I found that one thing we need to find out what's your focus, yeah, in your life, focus in life, and do you have any support? And last one, you need to have the brave or courage, because when you jump out from the company and start up your own company, actually we need to be courageous. We need to have some risks we need to take. Yeah. So any reflection from your side, the Melissa?
Yeah, I really agree with you. I think that I have this idea of having my own place is because I want to enjoy this freedom of choose what I want for my business.
Mm.
Maybe I have different ideas from different people, and I want to apply them, in my own business. But at the same time, I know that it will require a lot of work, a lot of courage, a lot of bravery from my side, a lot of managing my emotions. So I'll try to right now work on that, so it can thinking in the future, how you say that is what I want in my future. This is my result. This is my end.
Mm.
So I'll try to work on that. So
Mm.
it's going to be easier. And I think another thing that I share with you is responsibility with my family. I want my family going along with me in this journey.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe here I can just say, most of time we have some the chance, yeah, or we also can create the chance, or the chance maybe just by others, yeah. For example, I just remember the first time I came to Macau. Actually, is just I met my ex-wife, and I really appreciate that she gave me the chance to came to Macau, or she came to Hong Kong. So either ways, we need to take risks. Yeah. So I found that in our life, most of us have the opportunity or that chance by our fate, what we mattered. But can you really grab it and do it? That's just another issue. Yeah. For example, you came to here. Maybe one day you met another guy to ask you to start up the company. Sorry, start up a company, but he really want to do it in a say in a year. But you have your own company as well, so you may need to choose to give up and start the new business with the other one. So this is another issue, yeah. But anyway, I go to this the second page, okay? Yeah, and the second question